There was once a young man named Arian who felt trapped inside his own mind. Every morning, he woke up to a storm of thoughts, harsh, critical, and unforgiving. You're not good enough. You always fail. Why even bother trying? They weren't whispers, they were shouts, loud enough to drown out hope, heavy enough to weigh down his every step. He wasn't lazy, he wasn't weak, he was just tired of the war inside his head. One evening, he wandered aimlessly into the outskirts of town and stumbled upon a quiet, hidden garden. It was peaceful, calm, and in the middle of it sat an old gardener tending to rows of vibrant flowers. The old man looked up and said, "You look like you've been carrying something heavy." Arian hesitated, but then replied, "It's my thoughts. They're eating me alive. No matter how hard I try, I can't silence them." The gardener smiled gently and said, "Your mind is like this garden. If you don't choose what grows, the weeds will take over." Arian looked around. "But what can I do? I can't stop these thoughts from coming." "You can't stop them from showing up," the gardener replied, "but you can stop feeding them." He knelt down and showed Arian the flowers. These didn't grow overnight. Every day I came here, I pulled the weeds, I planted seeds, I watered them. That's what you must do with your thoughts. Arian frowned. "So I'm supposed to just think happy thoughts?" The gardener chuckled. "No, not fake thoughts, true ones. Even small ones. Like what? Like, I've made it through hard times before. Or, I'm not perfect, but I'm improving. Even this pain won't last forever. Speak them, write them, act on them every day." It sounded simple, almost too simple, but Arian tried it. The next morning, instead of letting the first negative thought grow, he planted a different one. "I'm still here." He said it out loud, even if he didn't fully believe it. He took a walk. He read a page from a book. He reached out to someone instead of isolating. The weeds were still there, but slowly they began to lose space. The garden of his mind, once dark and tangled, started to show signs of color. It took time. It took effort. But for the first time in a long time, Arian began to feel a quiet kind of power, not from silencing the storm, but from learning to grow something stronger. And that's the truth we often forget. You don't win by fighting negative thoughts head on. You win by planting better ones. One seed, one action, one belief at a time. Because you are the gardener, and your mind will grow what you choose to nurture.